Please keep in mind we're not a professional video production team. The following takes place once the filler is in place on the floor and level, and the product supply in-feed line is hooked up, the machine is plugged in, and the air supply is connected. Disengage the emergency stop button and press the reset power button. Line up bottles under the fill heads. The number of bottles should be equal to the number of fill heads plus 1. Using the power height adjustment, lower the fill heads until they're approximately a half inch above the bottle opening. Using the knobs above the fill heads, line up the fill heads so that each is centered over the hole in the bottle. Once correctly positioned, tighten the knob to hold the fill head in place. Using the power height adjustment again, lower the fill heads until the nozzles are slightly inside the bottle. At this point it may be necessary to adjust the indexing pins. To adjust the pins, loosen the screw on the L bracket and slide the pins into position. The exit pin should lie across the conveyor and touch the bottle under the last fill head. To adjust the entry gate, loosen the black knobs, slide the pin into position. The entry gate should not lie across the conveyor. The entry gate will lie in the gap between the last bottle and the neighboring bottle, which is not under a fill head. Tighten the black knobs to secure the pin in place. You'll now adjust the sensor so that it is reading the neck of the bottle not lying under a fill head. You must loosen the screw and slide the L bracket to position the sensor. The sensor should point at the neck of the last bottle. The orange light will light up when it is reading a bottle. Tighten the screw to secure the sensor in place. You'll now refer to your manual or quick setup guide to make adjustments on the PLC. Make sure under the filler setup menu the indexing type is set to pin. The next adjustment will be made to the rails. Loosen the black knobs on the L brackets holding the rails in place. And then slide the rails in or out as necessary. There should be approximately a 3/8 inch gap between the rail and the bottles. Return to the PLC and under the manual toggle screen, touch the fill pump and allow it to run for approximately 3 seconds. This will prime the pump. Using the power height adjustment, raise the head so they're approximately 6 inches above the bottle. Under the manual toggle screen, press the head dive button. After a slight pause, the heads will lower. Again, using the power height adjustment, lower the heads until the springs are nearly completely compressed. On the manual toggle screen, again press the head dive and the heads will release. You're now ready to do the automatic indexing setup. Line up bottles outside the entry gate. The same number of bottles should be used. The number of fill heads plus 1. The first bottle should touch the entry gate. On the PLC screen, turn the conveyor on. Press the Auto Setup Index button. Press the ASU button. This will automatically set your indexing times. To save these times, press the Save ASU button. You can return to the main menu under Adjust Presets to see the times set. If these times are correct, you are ready to run production.